Hello everyone, and welcome to this short taster lecture by Edinburgh Business School. My name's Marylyn Carrigan, and I've recently joined Heriot-Watt University as a Professor of Marketing and Sustainability. With colleagues around the world, I've been researching ethical and sustainable marketing for a number of years, and I bring those findings into the classroom when I teach. Today I'm going to introduce you to some of the issues you might explore and learn about if you join us. Sustainability is a relatively new area in marketing, but it's one that's gaining importance. Marketing holds a central role in society. It provides consumers with diversity and choice, for example. It's how we get our everyday necessities, our foods, our petrol. It's also how we get our luxuries, our cappuccino or our diamonds and jewellery. But it also contributes directly and indirectly to outcomes damaging to the global environment and society. And it's increasingly being recognised that continuous business growth doesn't always lead to greater prosperity for all people. Unsustainable marketing creates much greater social injustice. It can lead to health problems, it can exacerbate social tensions, and it can also cause ecological crises. The kind of problems I'm talking about here are problems like food waste, the depletion of scarce resources, and also sometimes excess materialism. So sustainability has become central to marketing and consumer behaviour. So much so that United Nations have also got a sustainable development goal that's all about responsible consumption and production. And that focuses on trying to do more and better with less. It looks at reducing resource use, trying to reduce degradation and pollution along the whole life cycle, while also trying to increase people's quality of life. Sustainable marketing includes three core dimensions of sustainable development. Those are economic, social, and environmental. And this goes well beyond the traditional views of marketing as only a commercial and product-oriented discipline. When marketing acts responsibly, it can deliver sustainable products, creative services, innovations, and give people access to variety. There's lots of new alternative business models that are really exciting, and they help encourage us to recycle, to upcycle our goods, to reuse things, to share, to rent instead of perhaps owning, to buy green, to buy local and save air miles, and to save energy and support good causes. But the nature of sustainability in marketing is also contradictory. We know there are ecological limits to growth, for example. So can marketing ever be sustainable when it's based on an unrealistic business model of continuous consumption, marketing, manufacturing, processing, discarding and polluting? The truth is, replacing products with green ones doesn't address the issue of limited resources, and it doesn't stop a throughput of goods into landfill. So although combining sustainability and shopping is becoming more common, globally consumers are still not creating enough change through their shopping. So we need to get marketers and consumers to think about consuming less rather than just consuming differently. An emerging catalyst for global sustainable change in marketing and consumption may well be the impact of COVID-19. We're all experiencing lockdown, store closures, transport restrictions, and other disruptions are challenging our old behaviours. But at the same time, new business and consumption solutions are also evolving. One of the industries that's been really quite seriously damaged by COVID-19 has been the luxury fashion industry, and there are both winners and losers in that. So for example, early in spring, COVID-19 cancelled all the international fashion shows and shut down stores and production globally. McKinsey & Co estimate revenues for the global fashion industry will contract by up to 30% in 2020. In terms of luxury goods, that's going to be a contraction of up to 40%. But other people have been damaged by this. 1,089 garment factories in Bangladesh have had their orders cancelled worth roughly $1.5 billion due to the outbreak. And Forbes are warning that Western fashion brands potentially are sparking a humanitarian crisis in low-cost manufacturing hubs such as Bangladesh, Cambodia, Ethiopia, Honduras and India. Some people are even speculating that we'll have no more fast fashion. Gucci last week announced that they are moving from fast to conscious fashion. They said that the concept of seasonality is obsolete, that they're only going to host 2 fashion shows a year instead of the normal 5. They've announced that clothes should have longer lifespans and that it should be focusing on a leaner, less wasteful version of fashion. And these are sentiments that have been echoed by other designers, Vivienne Westwood, Armani, Dries Van Noten. And it's a moment where brands are reflecting on the churning out of unsustainable fashion that we're used to, and perhaps also reflecting on the rights and wrongs of excess consumption. And what McKinsey & Co are saying is that this may well be an opportunity to redesign the industry's whole value chain. We're starting to see many other COVID-19 fashion impacts emerge. For example, clothing retailers are encouraging their customers to shop online instead of in store. But relatively little research has thoroughly traced the environmental effects of online shopping. A recent study suggests online shopping may worsen traffic congestion and transport-related carbon emissions. Shopping online leads to 5 times more returned products, which considerably increases the environmental impact of shopping. 40% of online purchases are returned, compared to 7% of purchases in store. And shopping online creates 5 times more emissions from packaging for online orders, elements such as corrugated boxes and bubble wrap. So what are recent events teaching us about sustainability and business? Well, first of all, we recognise that marketers face a global challenge to improve their sustainability. It's going to require a whole life cycle analysis to assess the true benefits and costs to these new business models. Marketers are going to need to be agile and respond to radical business and consumer disruptions like COVID-19. But building in sustainability to future plans offers an opportunity to move beyond normal incremental changes to transformative marketing with resilience. Edinburgh Business School is at the forefront of studying global sustainable marketing solutions for business, and we'd really like you to join us.